Hello and welcome to The Spirit's Sake. My name's Rob. Thank you very much indeed for joining me. And what do we have this time? Something I can't afford nowadays. Glenfarclas 21-year-old Parliament. Can't remember quite when I opened it. I must have been celebrating something because this is running up to probably $400 nowadays. I actually paid $193 for it though in 2018. So it's been on my shelf for a long time, but it's been opened within the last year, I'd say, and I've been enjoying it very much. I pour a little bit when I'm in the mood for it and I want to treat myself, but it's time now to review it. 48% ABV, non-chill filtered natural colour, and a mix of X Oloroso and XPX. And this is obviously an old bottling, so new bottlings will be a little bit different. This is from the sort of glory days of the newly reinvigorated Glendronach just after it had been purchased. So, and I also have a little bit of the 18-year-old, also the old version, which I can do a comparison. Regular, boring, very Glenfarclas packaging. I'm sure it's changed since a little bit maybe, but this is the standard fare. Oh, lovely fruits. Yep, very, very sherry. Does not disappoint on the sherry content here. It's a little bit funky, but fresh and vibrant as well. No, it feels slightly light for 48% ABV. It feels more like a 46 or perhaps lower, but still a full nose. It just doesn't have a big alcohol presence. Nice cardamom, cloves, mulled wine spices on the nose, confectionery apple, Christmas cake, black licorice, currants, raisins, blackcurrant, figs. Oof. Bit of milk chocolate, white chocolate, crisp apple, toffee apple. Love Hearts candy coming through in a kind of fizzy or sherbety lightness that's kind of unexpected at 21 years. Now it does have a light fustiness or mossiness to it. A light kind of organic note, nowhere near what the 18 has. Bit of light floral notes, nougat, furniture, polish. No, it feels mature but youthful at 21, which I was not. The palate, it's rich and resinous, sweet and oily, but now it's a bit more spirity and it's showing 41%, a bit more than it did on the nose. Spicy, cinnamon bark, dark chocolate, plums and dates, a bit of sour cherry, black forest gateau, confectionery, foam, bananas, brandy butter, and then dry as it moves on to the finish. Touch of water, less than a spoonful. The nose of a bit of water, it doesn't really transform immediately. Those Love Hearts candies are still there with the furniture polish, beeswax, the raisiny, the dark fruit notes have, the dried fruit notes have just become a bit more intense. So the Christmas cake notes have just woken up a bit more. Marzipan, pink lady apples, dry cocoa, Christmas pudding as well as Christmas cake, preserved orange peel, limes, lemon and lime, orange oil, cinder toffee, bonfire toffee, a little bit of sweet basil. The palate with water. Lovely sourness coming through, a nice grapefruit, citrus, very pleasant bitterness. It's silky sweet, bit of malt extract as it moves on to the palate, bit of overripe banana, red currants and some herbal tea, maybe jasmine, maybe Lady Grey. And the finish, dark chocolate, stewed rhubarb, wine gums, lingering spices, pickling spices, bitter herbal, cherry brandy, liqueur chocolates and wintergreen. Very, very good, very enjoyable. Would I spend $400 on it nowadays? Don't know. I don't really have $400 to spend at the moment. So, very, very good. Glad I got it for $193, which seemed like a lot at the time. But going to modern day prices, oof, don't usually spend that much. Very good though. And it's a bottle to be enjoyed. Don't just keep it tucked away forever. Pour it, enjoy it, share it. Now, what I have here is a sample of the 18 that I reviewed a very long time ago. This is an old version of the 18. So let's compare the two. And the 18 is very resinous, very syrupy. There's a lot of fig syrup. And the 21 is lighter. And there's a bit of a Moroccan mint tea, a bit more of a light honey. Whereas the 18, it's more organic. It's got that rancio, that funk to it. Okay, the palette for the 18. Very heavy, quite spicy. There's aniseed and pipe tobacco that I don't pick up on the 21. Dense and syrupy, much heavier on the black currant than the 21. And then the 21 is lighter, cleaner, maybe heavier on the honey on the palate than the 18. The 18 is heavier on the syrup and the fig, and the 21 a bit more on the honey and lighter spice. So you can definitely tell that these two are from the same distillery. The differences with the 18, the big difference is the rancio, the funk, the organic matter to it. So the 18 is really a unique thing. And whenever I was in the mood for it, it was just a great thing to pull out. 21, also very good. If I was looking at auction now, looking at old versions of these, I think it would be the 18 for me to keep around. Because it's just something that really can't be replaced, whereas there are 21-year-old sherry malts. That 18 was just too dark. Just so much rancio that I feel it's something that's just hard to get nowadays. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the review, and I'll see you again soon. I don't know if we'll have something next time from an unusual country. It might be an Irish whiskey, it may be a Scotch single malt from an independent bottler, or it might be something from a very unlikely country Those are getting harder to find, but I enjoy doing them anyway. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the review. Look forward to seeing you again soon, and cheers.